Hey everybody, this is Linda. Welcome to Lenny P's Place. Hope everyone is doing well today. Um, I'm doing good. It's been very cloudy and rainy here today, and it's been raining off and on. So when you go outside, you feel like you're stepping into a sauna because it's still hot, but it's been raining. But the sky's clearing and the sun is out, and so I think maybe we are just about through with the rain. I just wish the rain would have cooled things off some because it's so terribly hot here. Um, so anyway, that's the weather report for today, and I am doing wonderful, and I hope you are also. So I've come on today to do a flip through of my journal that I just finished. And I think I'm going to offer it for sale if anyone is interested. You can email me and I'll leave my email in the description box below. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get into it. I showed this before, and if you watched it before, you might remember there was a teddy bear on the front. Well, as I worked in it, it just didn't, the teddy bear just didn't seem to be right. So I switched it out with these ballet slippers because, I don't know, this just seemed to fit. I used some pictures of some little ballerinas, and the images that I used are from Sam Poole and Ruby and Pearl. So anyway, I think most of the images from Sam Poole might have been the haberdashery kit, and the ones from Ruby and Pearl was the ballerina, and I'm not sure. I might have used a couple other things, but that was the main ones. So anyway, yeah. So let me just tell you a little bit about it. I've used a piece of scarf. I had a scarf that was this blue color, and I just thought it was so pretty, and it matched so well with this fabric that I chose to use. And so yeah, I used that, and I put a little bit of netting, ruffled netting underneath the blue. And it's a no-sew signature, and I used Heather from Ruby and Pearl. I used her method of just 2 holes, and then you run a ribbon or something through it and tie it. Well, I used the scarf to tie it with, and I put a bow on it. So anyway, here's the back. It's plain. Got some leftover strings on it. I put my little Lenny P tag down at the bottom. And the base of this was, again, Heather from Ruby and Pearl. She has a video where she makes a journal like this, and the base is a composition notebook. So I just cut it down to the size I wanted, and that's what I used as the base for the cover. And I used some little pieces of the scarf along the edges for a tie because it got fat. I don't like my journals to get fat, but this one did. I put a lot of stuff in it. So I made a pocket, and I used the same fabric that I used on the front for this pocket, and put some antique lace down on the bottom. I put 3 postcards in here. Well, yeah, I think this was, no, I don't remember what this came from. Here's a postcard from 1909. And then here's a birthday postcard from 1911. So those are in the front. And this is just a piece of scrapbook paper that I used here. And then here is, it's a faux envelope that was in, I think it was Ruby and Pearl in the digitals, I think. And then I put this, got some fire or something going on out there. It's pretty loud. It's out on the highway. I live a street over from the highway, but I think that's all that's in there. I just used some old photos that were printed off the internet. And I don't know where this came from. It might be, I don't know. I don't know where that came from. So anyway, that's what's in this pocket. And then I used a piece of, it was antique lace that I dyed blue, and put that on there. And this is some handmade paper. And in here is some, I think this is, I'm not going to try to remember whose is what, but I mean, all the digitals either are Ruby and Pearl or Sampool. So, and this is an little coupon that I think probably came from AliExpress. It's another printable. And I don't know, I got this from somebody, but I don't remember who. I think it might have been Patty over at Sacred Mementos sent that with something that she sent to me. Or it could have been Roseanne. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. And then I put some more of the scarf. I ruffled it and put it down here on the bottom here. This is a piece of handmade paper, and that's the other side. I stapled that together. And then this is a vintage page out of autograph book that I have. And I guess this must be Elizabeth Harper here, this lady, girl. Was from January 10th, 1939. Dear Lois, may good luck follow you wherever you go. Best wishes, Elizabeth Harper. So there's that, and then there's a postcard of a mother with her children. And then here I just put a piece of lace over this pocket, and then I added, that's that ruffled trim, I added some white sari silk on there. I left some pages that would be to write in. If I end up keeping this, it'll go on the shelf with my others, and there won't be any writing done, because I don't do that. This is an antique piece of trim here. And this is a printable from one of the girls, I'm not sure which. And then I made a little flip, put some washi tape there. And this was some wrinkled coffee dyed paper that I did. I don't know how it got so wrinkled, but it did. This is another printable. And this is printed on parchment paper. I know this is a Sam Moon here file folder. I put a piece of a doily on here. This is I don't know where this came from. I've had this for such a long time, and it had Merry Christmas written across it, and I've covered it up with Paris sticker. And then here is an original letter from John Woolman. And this says John Smith. This is a rag paper also, and I have the date on the other part of this paper that's in the back here. I'll show you when I get there. It's a pocket with some ephemera in it, little tag, and what did I do here? Some of this I did a while back, and I don't remember what I did. I think this was a little pocket. Might be. Oh, it's a tea bag. This was the tea bag. Let's see if I can get this to come out. Might have glued it in there. Did I put it in there on purpose? Maybe I did. Oh yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, I put that in there so that you could put something in it, which I forgot to put something in it. The tea bag needed to be strengthened, so I need to add what I was going to put in there. And I don't know what it was, but I will put something in it. Some of these things I can't remember what I did, because I did them. I've been working on this for a little over a month, I guess, and can't remember what I did. This was just a postcard stamp that I have, and I just turned this into a postcard and put a stamp on there. This is a sample image. And then this little mother and daughter, and I put the date on there, and that's Sam Moon stamps, date stamps. Over here I added another birthday postcard from 1909, and one of the checks, I found this book of checks at an antique store in Virginia, and I bought them, and so every now and then I'll take one out and stick it in a journal, so when I think about it. So this one I thought about and stuck one in. So, and I just added some lace on there. It's pretty wallpaper. Don't remember where that came from. And then this is an original ladies repository and home magazine from August 1871. So it's very, very old, and I didn't put anything in the middle of this because I thought it'd be nice to be able to read it, because it's not a printable. It is an original that I bought a magazine from Patty over at Sacred Mementos, and that was the cover of it. Over here I just put a little tuck spot that I used a piece of scrapbook paper, and I embossed it, and then I added, it was a little too bright, so I added some white chalk ink. And then here's a little journaling spot. Over here I have some antique lace that I made a pocket out of. And in the pocket I have a dried rose from my garden. And I used another piece of this antique lace. I had a little piece left, and so I added it on there behind some vintage music paper and a little lace that I had dyed. So that's what's in there. I don't think there's anything else in there. Nope. And then over here I have a piece of fabric that I made a pocket out of. Added a little bit of that chalk ink to this flower because it was so bright. And then there's a little bit of dotted Swiss fabric underneath there. And there's that little bear that I took off the front. I made a little writing spot with it. And it's got a piece of blue lace and a little bit of dotted Swiss fabric. And it was a little damaged where I took it off, so I had to back it onto another piece of paper, and I added this little photo here that I don't know where it came from. I think I got them off the internet, I think off of Pinterest. And then I stamped April 30th. It's supposed to be what that is, 1929. And put in a little piece of lace across here. So there's that, and then this is the other piece of that paper on the back here that I showed you. This is Barry West, and it's written July 20th, 1770. And this is an original. It's not a copy, and it's written on the rag paper, which is very nice paper. And I bought that from somebody on Etsy, but I don't remember who it was. Or I would whoops, put that upside down. Or I would list the shop, but I don't remember where it came from. I've had it a pretty good while. And this was just a little rough fabric ruffle that I had laying on my desk. I used it in here. There's that wrinkled coffee dyed paper again. And this is a pocket. It was a piece of a sleeve. Was this a sleeve? No, maybe not. This was a piece of antique fabric that I got from, I think, Patty. And I put that in here, made a pocket out of it. And this is just a digital from the kit. Just to put in there. And here's another piece of old crochet lace. And in here, I just put Mademoiselle on there. It's a glassine bag, and I got some things in here. Let's see. I don't remember what's in here. Oh, yeah. I made this little frame. What do you call it? I can't remember what to call it now. Anyway, there's that. A slide. That's it. A slide frame. And then I made this little, this was a piece of ephemera that I don't know where it came from. It says, May my dear Papa be happy through the year 1850, signed Alice. So anyway, that's the note. And you can write inside. There's journaling space in there. Oh, that's my grandson. I'm sure you can hear him. They're playing a game. Oh, and this is a cover from a Peterson's magazine from October of 1891. And this must have belonged to Miss A.P. Glock, I think, Glock. And I love the back of it. So this also came from a magazine that I bought from Patty. And this is a little paper clip that doesn't want to stay on. It's, I don't know what's the matter with it. It's too small, I guess. But it does work to hold this in place. I probably should have used a bigger one. Let's see, how do I have it on here? Like this. Well, it'd help if if I turned it around the right way. Never going to get on there if I don't. And then just a little place to journal on the back with a piece of dotted Swiss fabric. This is a piece of an antique trim that I dyed blue, and then just a little snippet of leftover crochet lace. And make sure I get that back in there right. And then over here, I have a few things. I have some tags from one of the kits that I put into this pocket, and this is just a piece of the corner of a napkin, if I remember right. It was in my scraps, so don't remember for sure. And this little thing here, I'm not sure you can see it, is a watch piece, and it came in this envelope here that I got from Patty with some old watch pieces, and each envelope has, well, there was only one left in this one, but it tells you, supposed to tell you what it is, but it's just it's one of the hands for a watch. And this here came from Patty. These two pieces of, that might be one piece. Let me take this off and show you. This piece of stuff, paper, it's toilet paper. They called it water closet paper from a long time ago. And I also got this from Patty, and I thought I would include a piece. I think that came with 5 pieces, and so why not give you a piece of that? And then a memorandum, just an old piece from I don't know where, and that clips on there like that. Yep. And then I made this tag, and I used some scrapbook paper here and here. This is a piece of paper bag that I used some liquid applique on, and that's just a piece of netting that I scrunched up. And then I did some stenciling with, what do you call it, texture paste. Yeah, that's it. So I did that, and then I tied it up here with a little piece of dotted Swiss. And then the back I left for journaling. And I just had that stuck up under there like that. And then here I made a little belly band, added a little bit of vintage lace and some things from the kit. It's an old document here. It was printed out. So it gives you lots of room to write on the back. And this paper here is from an old ledger that I got from Patty. I get most of my vintage and antique things from Patty Lane. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Then here I just added one of the digitals from the kit, and I put it didn't go quite as far as I wanted it to, so I added a piece of white sari silk along the side there. And then here's a couple more three more tags in here, and this is the handmade paper, and I just used some lace as toppers and space to write on the back. And this piece is a little leftover from when I made my sweet peas. I had a couple of pieces left that I didn't use, and so yeah, I put that in here, made a little pocket out of it. And I think we're getting close to the end. Yes, we are. And then back here, I made this little glassine bag. And I think I saw this from Sam Poole, I think. All my inspiration came from Sam and Heather. These are just some digitals. I put stamp on there. And one of Heather's ballerinas. And then on the inside, I just have an old photo that it's just a digital that I distressed. And then one of the printables. Then I used some paper in here to journal on. In the beginning, I didn't intend for this to be attached, but it was so heavy until I couldn't find a place to put it where it wasn't falling out. So anyway, there's a pocket here with some printables in it. And there's a pocket in the back with some more printables. And this just ties up and it's done. And that is the book. Well, I don't think this is going to stay in here. I don't know how. I might have to redo this. I don't know how the paper clip got so stretched out of shape that it doesn't want to stay. Maybe I just didn't. I think I just didn't have it in far enough. Yeah, I think that was it. Let me move this up some. There we go. Now it's in. Now it won't come out. Okay, so that is the journal. So if you are interested in it, you can email me and I'll give you all the details. I appreciate you stopping by and taking a look at my latest journal. And I hope you will all be safe, be well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.